Now, Mrdangam, the size has also varied from an extremely small size. I have seen the size of Mrdangam played by Dakshinamurti Pillai, who is supposed to be the forerunner of all the great Vidwans that we have had during the last 70, 80 years. A very small instrument, because the Shruti of the singer used to be very high, something like 4.5, 5. I am talking about male singers. People like Musri, people like GNB, people like Chembai used to sing a 4-kattai Shruti, which generally is the Shruti of lady artists. But from there onwards, when we got the mics and the loudspeakers and all that, gradually the male artists reduce the Shruti. Reduction of the Shruti means the Mrdangam size increases in inverse proportion. So we have Mrdangams today which are about 24 and a half inches in length and about 10 inches in diameter, which are much bigger than the earlier instruments. Even today, the instruments played for male artists is of a much larger size because the Shruti is less, and for female artists it's a smaller size Mrdangam. Now, coming to the Mrdangam proper and the sounds that can be produced by the Mrdangam, Mrdangam incidentally is called a Rajavadyam. An equivalent Rajavadyam is the Tawil also, because of its great sound, the amplitude of the sound production, and because the Tawil is something that is heard over villages, especially in the night time when the deity is taken out on procession. Now, about the Mrdangam proper, why it is called a Rajavadyam is, as I have said, it is a classical instrument. It has got a sound potential which beats all other Tala instruments. Other Tala instruments, I mean Tala instruments like even the Tawil, the sound production, that is the tonal production, tonal quality of Mrdangam is far superior to Tawil, Kanjira, Ghatam, Mohar Singh, Getu Vadyam, and I don't know whether I have left out any other Edakkai and all that. Edakkai is not played in our concerts. So, the kind of sounds, tonal qualities of Mrdangam I will illustrate now. Now, Mrdangam, as we know, has two sides, the right side and the left side. And for left-handed players, like my guru, Palani Subramaniya Pillai, he was a left-hander. Many Tawil Vidwans are left-handed, even today. Probably there are more Tawil Vidwans of left-handed ability than right-handedness. Now, somehow, historically, the right side of the Mrdangam is the part which is tuned to the Shruti. The left side has no bearing on any Shruti. Left side is a free Shruti. So now what are the Shrutis of this, what are the tonal qualities of Mrdangam, right-handed, the Valantalai of Mrdangam. This is called Valantalai, this is called Edantalai. Talai means head. The Mrdangam's head, right head, and Mrdangam's left head. Now, the tonal qualities on the right side. Then I will go to the left side. One is din. You must see din. So din, la. Ki was ta. Then Mudu chapo. There are two chapos. This is Mudu chapo. Was it? This is Ara chapo. I will play Mudu chapo and Ara chapo. You will find there is a 1 octave difference. If this is lower sa, this is higher sa. I mean, if this is Madhyama sa, this is the next higher pitch. 1 octave different. H Shruti. So this is the difference between Mudu chapo and Ara chapo. Now, on the Toppi side, you have only two tones. One is Dum. Now, why this sounds metallic is, I have not put the Ravai, which will bring the tension down. This Toppi is now highly tensed. So, this is Dum. I will play with the Ravai on. This is Tawa. Dum Tawasi. Right. On the left side, as I said, we apply a rava, a dough of rava, or a paste of rava. Nowadays, they apply some synthetic material to bring down the Shruti of the left side. As I said, the left side has a Shruti of its own, but it has nothing to do with the Adhara Chadya of the singer. It is only the right side which is aligned to the Adhara Chadya of the singer. We should be very clear about it. Even Kanjira is not aligned to the Adhara Chadya of the singer. The Ghatam is aligned. Kanjira is not aligned. Such instruments are called free Shruti instruments. Now Toppi, if you take it on basis of its own basis, is a free Shruti part of the Mrdangam. So this is free Shruti, and this is a Shruti side, the Shruti side of the instrument. Now after I have put this dough, this rava dough, they used to use either ash with rice or ravai with this thing. As long as I know, for the last 60-70 years, ravai has been in force. Nowadays people are switching over to chemical compound also. You don't have to wet it. A rava has to be wetted from time to time. Now this becomes dom and this becomes da. When I play both the right and left hand sides, there is a synchronization of sounds, and both of these things will be adhering to the talam and also the kala pramanam. The kala pramanam are the time scale of what is being sung. Kala pramanam. So Mrdangam is supposed to maintain the kala pramanam. Within that kala pramanam, it is supposed to play various patterns called sollus, tirmanams, etc. I will talk about that shortly. Now, how the right and left sides join together to produce percussion music. I will play for about half a minute. I not only played this dome, I gave it a carve also. It can be a short carve or it can be a long carve. These are short carves. Or sometimes you can even play so these are the various possibilities. Basic solos are just this ta, ti, tom, nam. These are the basic solos. From there, we develop different types of solos and we weave them into what is called nadais. Solos and nadais. These are the basic ingredients of Mrdangam playing. Without nadai, you cannot fill in a kriti. A kriti has to be filled in with nadais only. Suppose it is something like Broche Varevare Ragupade. Now this is how we fill up that song. You cannot play the text, of course, text of song you cannot play on a dumb instrument like Mrdangam. But you can play the equivalent beats on Mrdangam. So this is about the Mrdangam proper. The Mrdangam has got this one is called gumki. Elongating the sound is called gumki. That can be done only on the topi side. This is very much prominent in the North Indian tabla. They've got the right side of it. You split the Mrdangam into two. Put the right side vertically and the left side also vertically. It becomes more or less similar to tabla. So the bhaya or the left side of the tabla has got a lot of, they play a lot of gumkis. It's very easy to play gumkis on a tabla because the skin is, the parchment is very thin. In Mrdangam all these parchments are quite thick. So you don't get that effect of tabla in Mrdangam, but you get a lot of weight in Mrdangam, which you don't find in tabla. Mrdangam is controlled, Mrdangam playing is controlled by the talams in which the vocalist or the soloist sings or plays. There are many talams, but there are 35 talams which are predominantly in use according to our scientific manuals. But there are also other groups of talams like 108 talams. Then there are talams based on the 72 Melakatta scheme. So there are many, and there are what are called chapu talams, which are abridgments, abridged talams of some of these 35 talams, which are called Suladi Sapta talas. Now we will not go into detail, but talas are nothing but beats and they keep the time. Now all the kritis which are constructed in classical, South Indian classical music are according to some of these talas, one or the other of these talas. Not that all the 35 talas are in use, probably about 10 to 12 talas are most commonly in use. Other talas are used either in varnams or in special compositions. And we should talk also about chapu talas, which I said are abridgments of the main talas. The various chapu talas are Mishra chapu, which is takkita takka dimmi takkita takka dimmi. Kanda chapu takka takkita takka takkit. These do not have full counts of beats. This has got only 2.5 beats, whereas its equivalent in a regular tala will have 5 beats. Like Kanda Jati, Eka Tala has 5 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2. So this is a shorter form of this thing. And these chaptalas over the years have become very famous. There are many kritis and very important kritis in these chaptalas. And Mishra Chapu, Kanda Chapu, Tishra Chapu is nothing but tak kitta, tak kitta, tak kitta. It is 1.5 beats. Tak kitta, tak kitta, tak kitta, tak kitta, tak kitta, tak. Two of them make a Tishra Ekatala of 3 beats. 1.5 plus 1.5. And there is also another tala called the Sankirna Chapu. 1, 2, 3, takkita, takka, dimmi, takka, takkita, takka, dim, takka, takkita. These are the various ways in which these chaptalas are there. There is also called Sankirna Chapu, which is a count of 9. 1, 2, 3, takka, dimmi, takka, takkita, takka, dimmi, takka, takkita. Now its equivalent is takka, dimmi, takka, takkita, which is a Kandajati Triputa Talam, which has got 9 aksharas. Now, akshara is a beat, and what is in between the beat is called matra in our tradition.